Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Let's pack for Spain. All right, here is the plan, and honestly there is no plan. I need to sit down and make a plan. I am so stressed out. Can you tell that I'm stressed out? There is just so much to do. I still haven't finished my ticket from work that I really wanted to get done before leaving on this trip, so I guess I'm gonna do some work while in transit hopefully and end it there. But I haven't talked about like what is going on, like what trip. Let me close my door. Let's put these down. Quick high-level 5-minute recap of why I'm even going to Spain. Okay, so my company does something called engineering sprints, and I'm essentially going to Spain for one of those engineering sprints. It's happening in Spain. Super exciting. I'm super excited, and that's why we need to pack for Spain. It is currently Friday, 8 p.m. I need to be leaving for the airport on between Sunday and Monday's night at 3 a.m. So I need to be at the airport about like, I think 4 a.m. Something around there. So basically, today's night, 2 days to get everything in order. I have so many like admin stuff to do. I need to get the travel insurance, paper stuff sorted. I need to set up Wise. I needed to call my banks. Hopefully they're still open, that I'm traveling abroad, going to be using my credit cards. There's so much to do. And on top of that, I don't even have everything that I need to take. So a lot of running around this weekend. Join me in this catastrophe of a weekend, if you will. And if that's not all, filled with appointments. Okay, tomorrow going to the dentist. I'm also gonna go sparring. I haven't sparred in 2 weeks because of my ankles. Haven't sparred for the last 2 weeks, so I'm having withdrawals. Be careful, but I'm going sparring tomorrow. I may need to go to the mall if this stuff does not work out. There's just so much to do. I also need to get a sling bag. Do you see me rambling? There is so much to do. I literally need to just take 50 minutes, sit down, come up with a plan, but there's just so much in my head. When I get like this, and I feel like I said this in the last video because I was also trying to fit in things for this trip and pick up things along the way, but I wasn't kind of telling you guys that it was a trip yet. I wanted it to be a surprise, but I tell myself one thing at a time. So right now I'm going to try on these pants. My mom has some pants. I'm going to try them on and see if I like them because I'm in a little bit of a pinch. I only have one pair of wide leg pants that I like. I would like to have a second color for the trip so I can mix and match, but I can't seem to find any that I like right now, so I'm going to see if my mom's work for me. Otherwise, I'm going to have to just buy what I find, but I really don't want to do that because I want to buy something that I actually like and that I'll actually wear long term. You know, sustainable shopping, if you will, right? Ideally, I could thrift a pair, but I have been at so many thrift stores for like the past 2 weeks, haven't found anything. So yeah, first things first, let's try on these pants. I can at least be less stressed out, hopefully, about pants. And then I think I might make a trip to H Mart. I'm not sure. First thing that I'm doing after this is sitting down and coming up with a plan and brain dumping, okay? So let's do that first. Bless my mom for stocking up on pants. So there's this one, there's this gray one. I think there's a darker gray one as well. So hopefully let's try them on. Let's see. I really liked this color. It's like a dark brown, which is like suits my skin tone, but my mom is definitely a bigger size than me, so these are not gonna work out. I look kind of frumpy. Okay, not absolutely horrendous, but they're also big. Guys, I am so embarrassed right now. Oh my god, let me tell you. So there's this, I'm looking for a sling bag, and wow, this is so dark. But I'm looking for a sling bag to take traveling because it's Europe. Give me one second, let me shift gears. Because it's Europe. I really wish we had a place to put this. I'm just gonna put it in my lap. Because it's Europe, I've heard there's a lot of pickpockets, so everyone's like, take a sling bag, and I'm like, okay, I want a sling bag that I can travel with, ideally use every day, like for hiking or like going out with friends and stuff, but I also want it to be clean enough that I can use it during the conference to carry my laptop. It's not even the conference, but it's not really a conference, but during meetings and stuff to carry my laptop, and it like looks good enough with pants and trousers and that kind of thing. So I've been going back and forth on this one sling bag. finally came to pick it up because I just felt bad that I was like dragging it on for so long. And I really liked the color because it was burgundy. But honestly, like, so I bought it, I gave the cash and everything, I took it to the car, then I looked at it, and honestly it was just so big, like it engulfed my entire front, and it's just not travel friendly. So I went back, and it's like 9:30, it's like kind of dark outside. Went back and I explained the situation, and bless his soul, he's so kind, he's like, yeah, that's fine. And I apologized because, like, who does that? This is what happens to me when I have a lot going on, is I start thinking about things very thoroughly, and I start making decisions faster than I normally would, and then stuff like this happens here and there where it's like normally it wouldn't, and I'm just like so embarrassed. I was apologizing profusely because he seemed like a very nice guy, and like honestly I'm so thankful he just took it back because I just was so unsatisfied. I'm like, Ruha, just like get the Eddie Bauer one. I don't want to pay full price for the Eddie Bauer one just because it's just not worth it. But honestly, I don't have a lot of Eddie Bauer pieces, but the ones that I do have, I use a lot. So I think I'm just gonna get that one tomorrow. We'll see. Anyways, that's my embarrassment for the day. Let's go pick up a cleanser from H Mart. Don't let me down, please. Where are you at? Well, there's only one little light left. Let's go annihilate this night. This is so slow. Seriously? Come on. What time is it? It's 2 a.m. We out here working. Alright, y'all, welcome to Saturday. I slept at, oh wow, the lighting. I slept at 5 a.m. last night. Oh, girl, where's the car? So what did I do after work? I think I started working out at 2 a.m. Did that till 3:30. It was supposed to be like a quick 20-minute session, but then I got into it, and that always happens, and then my cortisol was super high, so I was like, I feel pumped, and so I started doing a little bit more work. Anyways, slept at 5 a.m. This morning I had a dentist appointment, a cleaning, so I totally forgot to film that, but got that done at 9:30, so woke up at 9, which means 4 hours of sleep, baby. Anyways, got that done. After that, I came to see if I could thrift some pans, potentially find a sling bag, and now it's super dark. Anyways, after that, I came thrifting to a nearby thrift store to see if I could find a sling bag or some trousers. Unsuccessful there, so I think I'm going to be forced to buy the Eddie Bauer sling bag. Trousers, I have half an hour before sparring, so I might head over to Reitman's. Can I fit this here? Yeah, I can. I also quickly headed over to Dollarama to see if I could find some travel containers and bottles, and yes, I could, but honestly they were plastic. And where should I go from? Reitman's. Comment sejão either say around? No, I don't like that. If I go out from here, oh, that's gonna be such a mess. Didn't get those travel bottles. I was going to just say, okay, whatever, just need them for the trip, just get them. But then my dad's actually northeast, and there's someone on Marketplace selling good travel bottles. So I'm like, let's see if he has a chance to pick those up, and if not, Dollarama's right here in a pinch. I'll just grab them cry a little bit inside about the plastic that I'm wasting, and then c'est la vie. Guys, I totally forgot to film the gym, but got my everything handed to me, okay, during sparring. I haven't sparred for 2 weeks now because of my ankles, and so I was like super excited to go today, and it was like good, but I just like, I don't know, I wanted to go hard, but something was like stopping me. I don't know what it was. I got one really good session in with the coach, like one good sparring round, or two actually, with our coach, so that was good, but like, girl, everything was handed to me, okay? But sparring done, it's 1:21. I'm headed back home. I'm gonna have first meal. I actually did need carbs, and I was like complaining. I was like, okay, I need to have carbs before coming here, so I can go harder. But then my coach, who's like really good, he's very fast, he can just like keep going. He's like, I'm always fasted, and I'm like, okay, Latin, thank you very much for pointing that out. So I'm not gonna make these excuses anymore. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be a lot more stricter with my intermittent fasting now. I've been a little bit chillax for a few months now. I don't know what it is. I've just been chillax with my fasting. And so, I'm going to stop making excuses for myself after I get back, of course. So now we're home, breakfast, and then got to head to the mall to get trousers, sling bag. Those are the 2 goals. I'm meeting a friend in the evening. And honestly, I didn't even film the presentation last night. I need to film it today or tomorrow. Today's goal is to pack. Tomorrow I can do all laptop stuff, even though I really wanted tomorrow off, but c'est la vie. Anyways, let's get going. Need water. Alright, time is 2 p.m. My dad successfully got the travel containers, bottles, whatever you want to call it, so good there. Now mall, I'm gonna give myself a 10 to 15 minute break. Okay, or I can just drop you, I'm not sure. We are going to see the state of my room deteriorate together. Okay, I think I can make it work actually. Oh, see, that's why sleeve 29s or 26. Those ones too. Yeah. Those ones are supposed to be more tighter and very tight fitting. They are very tight fitting. Yeah. Okay. Across the road without getting killed here. Okay, I found a pair of jeans. I've actually been looking for a pair of jeans, and so I went back to Reitman's. I don't know if I even filmed a clip at this point. I went back to Reitman's, and they had 2 sizes, so 26 and 29. I'm a 27, so I couldn't decide if I wanted a looser fit or something that's slightly tighter. I went with the 26s because they're final sale, and honestly, the 27s, I looked like a tela, which is basically a bag in Urdu, okay? I literally looked like a tela. So I went with the 26s. So I got those, and I'm gonna use those as kind of my second pair for the meetings, if you will. They're very professional looking, and they're dark wash as well, which is why I think I can double dip there. I'm not gonna be wearing those outside. It's way too hot for a pair of jeans. But essentially, so I got that, then I went off to Winners to see if I could find a nicer brown bag that's not decapitated. Is that how you pronounce it? Decapitated? Decapitated? Because that's what my brown bag looks like. And I didn't even, like, first I was like, okay, I can't use this because it's messed up. but I'm actually taking a bag with me as a personal item, like on the flights. So I'll use that to carry my laptop in the hotel, like at the conference center. And then I'll use the brown bag as a day pack until I can find a bag that I actually like and or want to buy. I called Eddie Bauer, and thank the Lord I called Eddie Bauer. We don't do feet here.
Pay me if you want to see my feet. I just
Ow, hands. Your hands are in the video.
Man, Nana's phone is ringing. Oh no, he has it. Okay. Corn, cucumbers, something like curry, if you will. Dinner. I don't know what the French say. Oh, I really, really, really despise washing hand wraps. But they're cute, at least, right? My entire room has turned into a laundromat. Like, everything's just chilling, and I'm also using these closet doors to dry my hand wraps. Why do I do this to myself?
$10:30. I get half an hour back for what I planned, so let's get going.
I don't feel love. Finally planning less than a day before.
Y'all, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Okay, so I finished presentation. The presentation I should record in the morning, so yay. Ate for like a little bit, like very little. Like I ate super fast. And then I started trying to plan stuff for Madrid, and honestly, I got sucked into a hole. It's almost 4 p.m. now. I started at 1 p.m. so 3 p.m. and I still have nothing booked. I've just been researching things and trying to come up with like times. Like I literally have option 1, option 2 here. Can't figure it out. I'm gonna just step away from this and start doing something else. Like there's so much to do. I need to step away from this. I'm gonna maybe grab a banana really quickly, have a banana or something like that. I just need a little bit of carbs or something, and then potentially start potentially start packing if I don't get sucked into this again. I really want to figure it out.
Finally got some packing cubes. I don't know if that big one's gonna be useful though.
Actually, really quickly, packing cubes, lightning speed review. Why? Pourquoi? Je ne sais pas. My point is, I feel like I'm wasting so much space just using these packing cubes. Like genuinely, like if I'll show you, but I feel like I'm wasting so much space using these packing cubes. But like the mini ones for skincare and that kind of thing, I think those will be useful, but like this, I'm like, girl, what am I supposed to do with the corners and like the middle parts and that kind of thing? And it's just, you're growing in height versus using all the space vertically. No, yeah, vertically, horizontal, versus using all the space horizontally. It just doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, lightning speed review on packing cubes. Also, guess who's not sleeping? I want to. I desperately wanted to. But guess who's not sleeping? I have to leave at 3:30. It's 10:40 right now. Everything, almost, is left to be done. I am going to just sit in a corner in absolute despair, honestly. I am so stressed out. I feel frozen. Eczema cream. I'm doing 2 bottles. Can't live without this stuff. Honestly, this is so stressful. My heart will explode. I just realized I also didn't clean up my phone. That is a must. I really, really, really do not want to take my laptop with me. But it's looking like a very distinct possibility right now. I also need to charge my ebook reader. I forgot about that. Wow, it's a lot actually. I always forget. Let's go.